Hi there, let's do some calculations in science. We're going to look at an exam question that's got some maths in it. So, Stuart is a keen cricketer. In a match, he bowls a cricket ball at a batsman. The ball's speed was measured. The ball left Stuart's hand at a speed of 41 meters per second. It reached the batsman at a speed of 37 meters per second. Calculate the time taken for the cricket ball to reach the batsman. Give your answer to 2 decimal places. Now, that 2 decimal places is really important. In fact, it would cost you a mark if you forgot to put your answer to 2 decimal places. So that's not a trivial piece of information. That's why they wrote it in bold, because it's not a trivial piece of information. So what do we know? In any maths question, we start with what do we know? We know the distance, 17.68 meters between where the ball was released and it contacted the batsman. We know speed. We know the starting speed, 37 meters per second, and we know the final speed, v, 41 meters per second, and we are trying to find out the time. Now, do you know of an equation that contains distance, speed, and time? You should do. It's this one. Speed is distance divided by time. So we need to rearrange that equation. Now, if you're not happy rearranging equations, then have a look at my video on transposition. It is a very, very important skill. So time is distance divided by speed. Now, that's fine. We know the distance, 17.68 meters. But what about speed? Well, we're going to take an average. We know a starting speed of 37 and a final speed of 41, so let's just average those out. This is a mean average, so you add them up and divide them by how many numbers there are. So in this case, there's only 2 numbers, 37 and 41. Add them up, divide them by 2, and you get 39. So that's our average speed, 39 meters per second. So now we have a single figure for speed. We can put that in the equation. Distance of 17.68 meters, speed of 39 meters per second, divide one by the other, and we get our magic figure of 0.45 seconds. And that's the correct answer. There is another part of this. Oh, I should say again, 0.45 seconds to 2 decimal places. Really, really important. What's the other way of doing it? You could use a Suvat equation. Now, S, if you're not familiar with Suvat equations, S is displacement, which is basically distance in a direction, in a straight line direction. So you can think of S as distance at this level. We need to rearrange for t here. So what's happening to t? T is being multiplied by a half of u plus v. So we divide by a half of u plus v to get rid of it. And what you do on one side, you do to the other side. So we end up with t equals s over 0.5 times u plus v. And guess what? It comes to the same figure we came out with our first method of doing this, 0.45, making us extra sure that it's correct. Again, make sure that you can do transposition. You can rearrange equations. It is so, so important. So there we are, a very, very quick maths question and 2 ways of solving it. Hope that was useful. Thanks very much.